Hey guys, Gray here, and today I'm doing a review, and I know I said I wasn't going to buy it, but I found someone that was selling it for cheap enough on eBay. Yeah, I'm not spending $500, but I found someone that was cheaper than that by a lot. Thank God on that one. The Blue Lantern battery and ring. Even has the symbol of hope on the back and on the top of the battery like it's supposed to. I love every single bit about this. Even the blue key, which that's the weird thing. Like, you would think, hey, like, I'm not complaining, but you would think that the key would have the Blue Lantern symbol on it. And this is what I'm wondering. Every single key, it's like they changed the color, but they didn't change what the thing, actually, the symbol on it. You see? Lights up the second you press the button. I'm not going to waste that battery, though. Because that's like a pain in the butt to remove and a half. The instructions that the batteries come with tells you every single detail on how to do that. And there's the blue. This thing is actually pretty bright, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. It's middle of the day and I have a skylight and you can see the light clear as day on this. That's actually pretty awesome. As always, I'll do the oath. The oath is in fearful day and raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. Yeah, I love that their power is hope, but they're also the greatest weakness against the Red Lanterns. They can literally take out their powers. Though the Blue Lanterns themselves are basically basic, other than that, like, they're powerful, but they can knock out a few powers and they can upgrade the Green Lantern's power by a lot. Um, I do love that they used this is the thing, like, whenever it's any of the batteries, they use like their own specific shades of color. Like, for example, the shades on this is pretty accurate. It looks exactly like it would from the animated series. That's except for the you know but this is like a mini battery, so not 100% to detail. So, like, it doesn't have the like, in the original comics, the Blue Lantern battery is, well, the central battery has, it's just like a symbol. Like, this would be where the handle would be, but not the mini batteries. It's kind of strange, and even the larger battery doesn't do that. But there's a guy that 3D prints them that does that. But you know, licensable purchase wise, I would say, yeah, go for it. He might be the only other person I know that sells a cheap enough battery. But he does it 3D printed and puts in the lights himself. So, but yeah, this is awesome. 100% worth it. I like, this finishes my collection of all batteries. The only one I don't have is the Aventure. I am not spending that money. I'm not spending $1,000 on that one. I only got my other ones because they were cheap enough. The only person I saw that was selling it for cheap for the Aventure one wasn't even cheap. Like, that's the shocking part, and I'm not buying that. Yeah, $300 is $300. I ain't spending that. Like, maybe $50 I'll spend on certain props if they're, but half the time, if I do buy a prop that's cheap enough, it's somewhat damaged. It has a little bit of wear and tear. Like, for instance, like my Blue Lantern battery, it did not have the original container. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. I love that fact. Even if it's not in the original container, that means I don't have to put it in back where it came from originally. But like, I'm not complaining. I love the fact that I have this. It's great to have. It's 100% worth it. If anyone's looking, go for it. But that's me. I'm a DC guy. I love everything DC. I wish and I hope that they actually do the Green Lantern TV series like they're planning. They've been saying it for about 2 years now. Please For the love of God, please do the TV series. I don't care who does the acting role. It's just, I really like. I've read so many articles on it. I know that they'll have Alan Scott in it. I'll know that they have a whole bunch of other things in it, and I know that they'll try getting every core in, including the Black Lanterns, who are the invasion of death itself. So that means zombie apocalypse people, which I will love that fact. Like, zombie apocalypse. Who doesn't like zombies? Well, then again, though some people were stupid when it came to the zombie apocalypse, the Black Rings only bring back people that still have loved ones in this world. So if you have no one, you screwed big time, because there ain't no coming back then. That's the downside. If you look at most of the people that act like they took this part out of the comics, but I actually found the comic that shows it, of the Rainbow Raiders minions. They didn't have any loved ones, so they killed themselves. This was not put in the comics because of it. Um, so like they didn't put it in the Blackest Night one, but it was actually done by the artist and everything. But it was supposed to be like a side comic to show something. Rainbow Raiders minions, like the villains, bad guys, henchmen, they didn't have any loved ones, so they killed themselves thinking, hey, we'll come back as zombies and we won't have to deal with any of this. Yeah, they didn't have any loved ones, so they couldn't come back. Big weakness there then. Yeah, that's kind of a messed up portion, but honestly, why am I talking about the Black Lanterns when I got a Blue Lantern here? But Sam Walker took so much time and energy to find this. You remember the Green Lantern animated series? He didn't get the Blue Lantern until the very end of the first season. That's how long. And they met Sam Walker in around the same time they met Mogo, so that was near the beginning. Sam Walker was apparently living on Mogo and just basically being a wanderer, looking for meaning to life. Sadly, that's actually very relatable. Anyone could basically be looking for the meaning of life. My meaning of life is just enjoy it to the fullest. That's about it. Because you only get it this once, and just work your butt off to enjoy. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.